We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking the play button. Hopefully you hit that like button as well. Just going to let y'all know that I'm a bit perplexed. I'm confused. I'm going through some things right now. It's mentally, emotionally, all of that. There's just a lot going on in this country, a lot going on around the world. And I'm not going to fake like this does not bother me. Usually I'm Teflon. Most things don't really hit me too much, but this right here does. It concerns me. All right, it concerns me a lot. I see that Trump posted President Trump posted something a couple of days ago that went crazy viral, where he was talking about the successful mission on in Iran. I'm just let y'all know this. I'm not for it. I'm completely against any type of war or any of those things, and I do realize that we rationalize it with strategy and the fact that we told Iran to do something they did not, to respond. They made threats and all this other stuff. But I do remember a moment where when Barack Obama was president, and Trump put it out there that he believes that Barack will start a war with Iran because he does not have the ability to negotiate properly. And now we're in a position where Trump has done the same thing. Now, I'm not a big fan of being hypocrites. Now, a lot of people are that when it comes to Trump, and I got an issue with it. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's you, sometimes when I'm having conversations with my family members who mostly voted for Kamala, don't really like Trump because they don't understand what he represents. And I do. I get it 1000%. I believe that he was a far better choice than Kamala. I still don't agree with us being so gung-ho to take up arms for Israel. But I get it. I do understand it. I understand it, but I don't agree with it, if that makes any sense. It's just so much information on all sides to consider. And unfortunately, I'm one of those people that will consider all sides. All right. So this is not going to be a long, drawn out live stream. I just want you guys to know that. But when you pull up, do me a favor, hit the like button. We got some things to discuss. This is something that Trump posted the other day. He says, we have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Asfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordo. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your attention to this matter. All right, so I think that was cool that he let everybody know what's going on. And also the people in Iran, they stand against their government too because they realize how crooked they are. It's a whole bunch of things that lead to a great reason as to why he should have taken these measures. But I didn't want to spend our time nor our dime getting into this mess. But that's just me. I'm not the president. I'm just a person commentating on what the president does. And this clearly is above my pay grade. But I do want to show y'all this because here are posts from Trump back in 2011 where he was talking to Barack Obama. He said in order to get elected, he will start a war. Barack Obama will attack Iran in order to get reelected. I predict that President Obama will at some point attack Iran in order to save face. Remember that I predicted a long time ago in 2013. He said this. I predicted a long time ago that President Obama will attack Iran because of his inability to negotiate properly, not skilled. All right. The times have changed, but I already know too that most of you um, will make up excuses for Trump. You will. And I got an issue with that. I got a serious issue with that. I mean, we supposed to be standing above board. And at the end of the day, I want answers. That's just how I feel about it. Now, we do have some people that break it down as to why this is a good thing. And these are people from Iran. And I actually had somebody on my panel 2 weeks ago, not last week, whose family are still in Iran and are impacted by the bombs and everything. But her family, friends, and a lot of the people that they know, they also want Iran taken down, just away from any type of civilians. Like if it's the government, if it's the military, yes, go get them, because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't have the people's best interests at heart, and they want them done for. But at the end of the day, I have an issue with this. I'm sorry. Let me know in the chat, just with a thumbs up, whether or not you also have an issue with this, or thumbs down if you think I'm tripping, because that could happen too. Because I don't know everything. But at the end of the day, I think this is trash, man. I did not want to go to war. I don't even think we had to. But at the end of the day, I get it. He has his side. I want y'all to listen to this though. So here's the president, his president Netanyahu of Israel, Prime Minister Netanyahu of Israel, praising Trump. And then I have this one gentleman who's going to give y'all a breakdown as to why this is dumb. All right. Y'all hit the like button for me, man. We're here to talk. We're not going to war, Robbie. I get it, bro. But it looks like we are. We are going to war. We're already there. Like, we're dropping bombs on people.
Congratulations, President Trump. Your bold decision to target Iran's nuclear facilities with the awesome and righteous might of the United States will change history. In Operation Rising Lion, Israel has done truly amazing things. But in tonight's action against Iran's nuclear facilities, America has been truly unsurpassed. It has done what no other country on earth could do. History will record that President Trump acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime the world's most dangerous weapons. His leadership today has created a pivot of history that can help lead the Middle East and beyond to a future of prosperity and peace. President Trump and I often say, peace through strength. First comes strength, then comes peace. And tonight, President Trump and the United States acted with a lot of strength. President Trump, I thank you. The people of Israel thank you. The forces of civilization thank you. God bless America. God bless Israel. And may God bless our unshakable alliance, our unbreakable faith. Congratulations.
Now, I will say this. From one side, it looks like Trump made a great decision. It is a rational decision if you think about it. You got one country that's threatening the world, pretty much, that says death to America, threatening Israel. You already know that we're allies with Israel. We back them no matter what, 100%. But we also have to look at it from the other side too. It kind of looked like Israel, well, Netanyahu played us. It kind of looked like they played us. Look like, perception. There's two sides of the country. All right. There's people who see things from a Trump MAGA point of view, and there's people who see things from another side. All right. And these are not all people who hate America. So you ain't even got to go there with that. I mean, because some people just look at it from a rational point of view, or even a scary, fearful point of view where they like, oh my gracious, we're dropping missiles in other people's countries. What's going to happen to us next? We have people stationed outside of our country in Iraq, in Afghanistan, well, not Afghanistan, but many places. And now their lives are in jeopardy because of these sleeper cells that they're igniting because of what we did in Iran. We're comfortable in the United States. We're protected up to this point. We don't know what's going to happen, but we do know that we fired off and that some consequences and repercussions might come from this. It's not going to be a one-way situation. I do see some people saying, hey, we're in war. That's news to me. I didn't know that we were in war. We are. When we send our military over into somebody's land and start dropping bombs, we are in war. Period. That's how that is. Somebody come to your neighborhood and just start shooting shots inside of your windows, or throwing little bombs at your door, and they just run away. Guess what? It's not going to stop there. You're going to take it to another level. Either you're going to call the authorities or you're going to go after them. But at the end of the day, we are in something that we didn't even have to be in, but we're in it now. So let's listen. I got a couple of people that I want y'all to just listen to, because y'all have a lot of information when it comes to this stuff. And it's not very matter of fact either. It's everybody got point of views based off the knowledge that you guys have. But check this out right here, and y'all let me know what y'all think, man, because this is a point of view that I heard earlier today. Well, before I even play this, I want y'all to see this right here, because this young lady breaks it down in a more ingestible way for people who may need a little bit of entertainment while having it broken down. All right. And I'm paying attention to the chat, guys, and I appreciate you guys pulling up. Let me see. Yeah, I know. Listen, guys, I get it. They fussing at me like crazy inside the chat. They're like, Van, we are not a we're not at war, and Barack did this and we did that. I get it, man. I get it. But when I was listening to Trump's rhetoric, Trump said, I just want people to stop dying. I don't want any more war. I want to bring people to the table and negotiate without dropping any bombs, without that. It doesn't seem like it's going that way, though. Just saying, this is the beginning of something right here. If y'all think that Iran is just going back down, then I don't think so. Them brothers, they look like they're ready to destroy their whole nation just to make a point. Those people are dangerous, and I don't want to deal with them. But check this lady out right here. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to know in the comments, man. I thought this was actually dope.
All right. I did a serious video about what's going on in Iran, but now I'm finna break it down in a nutshell of what happened, all right? Okay, so from the beginning, well, somewhere from the beginning. All right. Netanyahu, I call him Yahoo.
Also, I'm going to say this. If y'all are afraid to stand against Trump sometimes, that's cool. I understand. I get it. That's what you got me for. I'm not one of them people that go along to get along. I don't care. I will say whatever's on my mind, and I get it. Most of y'all are not budget. Trump, 100%, whatever he says, I'm with it. That's not me. That's not me. I need more understanding. I see the hypocrisy. I'm sorry. And I'm going to call out the hypocrisy. All right. Everybody's going through something right now. Our country's going through things. You are going through something, probably financially, emotionally, health-wise. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I know what I voted for, and this is not one of the things that I voted for. So that's why I'm speaking about it. I told you before that I will hold him accountable from my from my little platform. I don't have a whole lot of people over here, so it's not going to go that far. But at the end of the day, I'm going to hold him accountable based off of what I understand. All right. So check this out right here, man. Let me know what y'all think.
That's the man over there in Israel, right? He kept saying, hey, Iran got nukes, and I'm going to go and hit their ass up because they got nukes, and they keep saying they're going to wipe us off the map. So I'm going to just hit his ass first. Donald Trump said, okay, let me tell you what's going to happen. All right, I'm going to send my folks over there. I'm going to send Tulsi Gabbard over there, and she going to see if they got nukes. So she went over there with her intelligence team in March, and she said, hey, it looked like they ain't got no nukes. And Trump said, all right, cool, that's fine. They ain't got no nukes. He done went and told Yahoo, listen. She done went over there and checked. Rock and roller Ayatollah ain't got no nukes. She done went and checked. So I'm going to need for y'all to chill out. And like my plan is peace, and we all finna make some bread. Well, Yahoo just wasn't satisfied with that shit because he war hungry. Looked like he want to stay in power forever, and as long as they at war, he gonna keep his seat. So he was like, nah, I know they got some nukes, and I'm finna go over there and strike their ass on. Trump was like, hey, player, don't do that. We want peace. Well, Ayatollah Khomeini said, rock and roller Ayatollah, he said, death to America. Trump said, look, I already told you I ain't in that shit. I'm not sending Israel no money. I'm not sending them no weapons. I'm just not in that shit. Leave America out of this. We ain't fucking with nobody. We want peace over here, right? All right, they get into it. Israel go and bomb their ass, and I'm talking about bomb their ass, right? So rock and roll Ayatollah was like, oh shit, oh this how we playing? All right, everybody finna feel it. Donald Trump said, hey, who the fuck is everybody? I just told you, America's not in it. We don't want nothing to do with this, player. I don't know how many times I got to tell you, we want peace. We really want y'all to shake hands, but since y'all on that gangster shit, we just gonna bow out gracefully. They said that shit again, death to America. Everybody gonna feel it, sending out all them threats. So DJT ain't finna take that shit laying down because he always been a G, uppercase G at that. So Trump was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen in 2 weeks, and then in 2 weeks, if we ain't broke a peace, then we gonna figure something out. Well, behind the scenes, DJT was like, well, I done found out you got 3 sites where you could have been making nukes. And so since you still talking big shit, big game player, I'm finna send some shit over there, and we just gonna get rid of that shit where you could have been making nukes, all right? Boom. So he go and send 3 strikes. He just obliterated 3 nuclear sites over there in Iran. And when I say nuclear sites, I'm talking about where they could have been making bombs underground, right? So what they dropped could go through, like, I think 20 feet of concrete, you know, like the big shits, right? So they just went over there and they obliterated 3 nuclear sites. So Trump basically, from what I can see, is saying, all right, what you thought they had, I done went and took that shit away. Now you ain't got no reason to keep going over there and fucking with them. I told you I wasn't finna get rid of their supreme leader, rock and roller Ayatollah. He's still over there. And as for you, rock and roller Ayatollah, keep our name out your motherfucking mouth like I told you from the beginning. That's it in a nutshell. Now we gonna see how this shit go. North Korea pipe down, China pipe down. Cause again, we ain't scared of shit now, but we do want peace. Now let's get together, stop all this beef so we can make some bread. That's it in a nutshell.
That's it in a nutshell. I like the way she broke it down, but you know what I mean? They keep on saying that we don't have the bombs. I mean, well, Israel don't have the missiles and the bombs and everything to go ahead over there and fight that fight. And now we're involved. Someone says, I don't know the difference between a strike and a war. I don't. I just know that strikes sometimes starts wars, and strikes sometimes keep wars going. Do I think it's necessary? Sometimes. If Iran is definitely is detrimental to the rest of the world, yeah, get them off the map. If they're detrimental to the world, do we have proof that they're detrimental to the world? Guess what? Most of y'all don't need proof. Only thing you need to do is hear somebody say it. The right people say it. If you hear Trump and his team say it, you with it. If you hear Netanyahu and his team say it, you with it. I'm just not. It's just taking me a little longer to get to that line of, yeah, go ahead and push the button because they deserve this. That's not where I am, right? I get it, though. I'm telling you, I understand. I get it. I'm just not with it. That's like you coming up to me saying, man, we about to go fight these people because they did this, that, and the other to me. And I know you said you got my back, so you going or what? And I'll be like, you know what I mean? Depends. What did they do to you? What's the problem? And if you give me some BS reasoning, and it just seems like you just want to go start something, but you want me behind you for some extra protection, then I ain't going. Nah, you go handle it yourself. I know I said I got your back, but it has to be reasonable. It has to be, are you in danger? Are they looking for you? Are you going to look for them first to stop them from coming to get you? What's going on? Tell me more. That's where I am right now. I hear what Trump is saying. I hear what Israel is saying. But I'm also paying attention to other pundits too. I'm paying attention to other conversations being had by people who study this type of these type of talks, who know far more than me. Told you before, when it comes to politics, when it comes to world history and all this other stuff, world relations, and how we are on the world stage. I'm a novice, man. I'm learning about this real time, real time. But this is not what I voted for. Just saying. I want y'all to hear this out right here. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. And thank you so much for pulling up and being a part of our show this morning. We didn't bomb Sugar Honey Iced Tea. They already cleared it out. What you mean we didn't bomb? Trump just now said we bombed it. Is he lying? Shane? Shane, is he lying? Is he lying? Just saying. I don't think he's lying. At least I will hope he's not. Don't know if y'all heard this bit of reasoning right here, but y'all let me know what y'all want me to know in the comments. All right, check this out. And this right here is good. Please listen with an open mind. I already know a lot of y'all gonna get pissed off, but at the end of the day, I want y'all to hear this right here. You gotta hear this one.
You must be out of your mind if you think that America entering the war and escalating the war is going to be good for you in any way whatsoever. They want to finish you. Don't you understand that? Look, construction in your country, in Israel, has already stopped. It already stopped 600 days ago. When your buildings get damaged, they're staying damaged. Do you understand? Do you have any idea how much more damage Iran can absorb than you can absorb? Their country is 70 times larger than you. 70 times. Their army is at least 4 times larger than you. And their soldiers aren't on TikTok. They're not quitting. They're not refusing to serve. They're not getting taken off duty for mental problems. They're not committing suicide. They're not killing themselves. No, it doesn't even matter how much damage America could potentially do to Iran. You cannot sustain a fraction of what Iran can sustain, and that's just a fact. If this goes on for even just 6 months, you're looking at an economic toll on your economy of upwards of $165 billion. That's 35% of your GDP. Double that if it goes on for a year, and it can go on for a year. If it's a full-blown war and Iran starts to get replenishments of their artillery from Russia, China, North Korea, whatever, and if
Now, so far, are y'all tracking? Y'all following along? Does he sound reasonable? Does it sound like BS to you? Does it make sense to you so far? Do you guys just think that nobody can reach us? Nobody can hit us? Do you think that nobody will help Iran? Do you think that, we won't face any type of catastrophe whatsoever because of this? Just let me know, because y'all are the highest optimists in the world. Y'all are and I love it. I love the fact that y'all are optimists and you are praying individuals and that you believe that nothing negative will come our way. That's cool. That's understandable. But I'm just saying, are you hearing what he's saying? I just want you to understand that, like, these things are to be considered.
Replenishments of their artillery from Russia, China, North Korea, whatever, and if they reactivate their proxies, oh yes, it can go on. And yes, the fact of the matter is that your people all have somewhere else to go when things get bad. Iranians don't. You understand? Iranians don't even have to carry out a mass casualty attack in Israel. They don't have to focus on that. All they have to do is land one rocket in one building, and everyone in every apartment of that building is on a plane to New York. They're on a plane to Paris or to Moscow. They can literally depopulate your whole country just by targeting infrastructure. Because at the end of the day, you're all pampered Westerners, after all. You're not trying to live without Wi-Fi and cappuccinos. You know it and I know it. You're not ready to die for the Zionist cause. I mean, be serious. And then there's the fact that, what do you think happens if they escalate the war? What do you think happens when American soldiers start dying for you? Listen, Americans don't even want to see American soldiers overseas supposedly dying for their own country in Iraq, in Afghanistan, wherever else, according to the rationale that they give their soldiers and their soldiers' families. You notice that they didn't even send their own soldiers to go and fight in Ukraine against their arch enemy, Russia. I mean, firstly, what on earth makes you think that they're even going to be willing to fight and die for you when they don't even want to send their soldiers, like I said, to go fight and die supposedly for their own country, in various military engagements around the world? What makes you think that you're not just going to get Ukrained out of existence by your best friend, Uncle Sam? They're willing to fight Russia down to the last Ukrainian. What makes you think that they're not going to be willing to fight Iran all the way down to the last Israeli? Wallahi, you're not reading the room at all.
All right, I want to hear what y'all guys say about that, because I thought the brother was making sense. I thought he was speaking some facts over there. All right, so let's see what Victory in You has to say. You're right, Van, and thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. All right, let's see what she has to say. You're right, Van. So many MAGA aren't able to be honest and hold Trump accountable. I voted for him, but unhappy with this administration so far. I want clean sky, water, food, and cut money and war ties with Israel. Thank you for being honest. Here's the thing between me and you. You can't lose your whole platform by being honest. I appreciate you saying that for me. This is absolutely the truth. And honestly, I still agree with most of what MAGA stand for. I still agree with Trump 1000% most times. But I also see us kind of sort of, I see us kind of being played by Israel right now. All right. I get it that we don't want anybody to have nukes. And we're going to do whatever we possibly can to make sure if they hate America and if they hate Israel, we're going to do what we got to do to protect them because it's biblical and blah, blah, blah. I say blah, blah, blah because I don't fully understand that part of the biblical text as far as people going out of their way to protect Israel from seen and unseen dangers. That's what the Lord is supposed to be for. That's what the Lord does. They're supplied with everything that they need in order to protect themselves. But for some strange reason, every time we come to this conversation with regard to potential wars and airstrikes and whatnot, we go biblical. I like for y'all to maintain that energy of what's biblical and what's not. And I'm talking about when it pertains to your own life, period. If being biblical is not one of the foundational structures of your life currently, I don't want to hear about it when it comes to airstrikes and bombs and protecting no daggone Israel. If you are not a biblically led person, if you don't use basic instructions before leaving Earth in order to raise your family, in order to control whatever you do on a daily basis, whether you're being watched or not, well, if you don't believe in yourself as someone who was created in God's image and can do anything, if you can't look in the mirror every single day and say, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am smart, I'm confident, and when somebody compliments you, you say thank you, knowing that you are exactly what they complimented you for, because you understand that it wasn't by your own doing, but it was because God is all those things and he created you in his image. So it has to be true. When he said, I am that I am that I am. And we say, I am broke, I am stupid, I am lazy, I am poor, I'm an idiot, I am all these negative things we say about ourselves. Then we paint God to be a liar. We're using God's name in vain. But whenever it comes to Israel, we want to say it's biblical. It's biblical. We got to be what? I don't hear it. If you're not a biblical person, I don't want to hear that coming from your mouth at all. Miss me with it. All right. All I'm saying is we are free thinkers. And when I think about everything that's happening right now, I'm trying to learn on the fly. That's where that's my handicap. My handicap is I don't have as much information about Iran or Israel as you guys have. I don't have much information about why Trump is okay with being involved so quickly, right? Or why Israel believe that America will do their dirty work for them. I don't understand all that yet. I'm finding out, and even when I find this information out, I don't know who to believe. You understand what I'm saying? So I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just a concerned citizen. I have a family, you know what I mean? I have a life myself, and I have my own issues. I have my own problems that I'm dealing with myself. This is just something else that's added to it. Like health, finances, my mentality, many things, relationships. Like I'm dealing with my own stuff too. So this is just another thing. Here I am speaking to all my family, and we just now had a bunch of family over the house. And I got pretty much attacked by every single mosquito in my neighborhood. Every mosquito in my neighborhood. I guess my blood is delicious. All right. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, I guess. All right. From Tupac, that's Pac said. But mosquitoes love me, and I don't love them. What's the point of mosquitoes? Can we get rid of all mosquitoes? What's the point? Like, that's what I want to get rid of. Can we bomb them? Can somebody bomb all mosquitoes? That's what I want to do. When I was in Florida, we was in Orlando for 4 days, visiting my daughter and her husband. I didn't get bit once, and we were outside all night, all day, all night. Didn't get bit once. But mosquitoes here in Maryland, my God, man. At any rate, y'all didn't ask me about all that. So, yeah. Thank you so much for victory in you. I really appreciate your super chat and your thoughts. I'm the same way, though. I am the same way. I did not vote for war, but I understand it if it comes to that. I just need to know. Barack Obama has been saying the same thing for a long time. The Bushes have been saying the same thing about Iran for the longest time. Clinton has been saying the same thing. Have y'all seen this? Hold on, let me show it to you again, just in case you haven't seen it. Just in case you haven't seen the little image thing that I had, this right here. Look, all these guys have been playing the same game. No matter who you vote for, the debt keeps rising and the bombs keep dropping. We're going to be in war no matter what. And we're always going to have a bunch of people who can rationalize these wars, who can explain these wars in an intelligent way, and have us all siding with the person that we decided to vote for. That's it. All of these gentlemen and all of these guys were president, and I just want to see. I want to see Trump continue to stand ahead of these gentlemen. That's it. Do something different. Is he doing something different right now? Yes, he is doing something different. He actually bombed Iran. He actually bombed them. So they bombed other places, but he bombed Iran. So yeah, want y'all to see that. But feel free to let me know whatever y'all want me to know about that right there. Crypt Keeper Chuck, thank you so much for the super sticker, brother. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, man. I hate mosquitoes, man. Mosquitoes. I need to know why mosquitoes are even here. All right, so check this gentleman out right here. Hold on one second. He is an Iranian, and this is what he said about the whole thing. Don't know if you've seen it yet, but check this out, gang. And thank you again for pulling up and being a part of the festivities. All right, let me go and make sure that this is on. All right, here we go.
So I'm about to show y'all a video of an Iranian man and what he has to say about the evil regime and how they are in support of what Israel is doing and taking out this evil Islamic regime in Iran.
What's up, my people? Just wanted to share with y'all that the Islamic regime in Iran, the Islamic government, shut down the internet for over 12 hours right now. So we haven't heard anything of our families and friends. And remember, this is not America. This is not Israel doing this. This is a fucking government in Iran. This is an Islamic regime. And y'all wonder why we hate them? They've been doing this to my people for 47 years. We are worried for the political prisoners. We are worried for our regular people because we think that since they're losing the war to Israel, they might just take their fucking revenge on our own people. And y'all wonder why we hate them, why my people are cheering on Israel to bomb them. And then we do have some people that come to us and ask us, why are you happy that Israel is bombing Iran? Israel is not bombing Iran. Israel is bombing IRGC and the Islamic regime, their bases, their members. And yes, my people love that. My people hate the government. We've been trying to take them down for 46 years and they killed us. They killed us so many fucking times. They killed our kids. So don't fucking tell us that bullshit.
So maybe now y'all understand that Israel is not bombing the people. Y'all just heard it out of his own mouth what bases that Israel is bombing and what they're trying to do. They are in support of that. Y'all have to understand the Iranian regime are evil people. They are evil. The people in Iran hate the regime that they're under right now. Y'all are in support of keeping these people under this regime and putting nuclear weapons in the hands of this evil regime. That is, y'all are insane, bro.
Now, here's what I gotta say about this whole thing, man. And shout out to you, young man. I'm not against us playing our part in helping other people around the world. But I do know that what does MAGA mean again? What this MAGA means, make America great again, right? I just now saw that you on X that Trump said MAGA, make Iran great again. Shouldn't we be focused on our country? Shouldn't we? I mean, unless things have already been fixed, and I don't know about it, because it seems like we're spending a whole lot of time focusing on international BS. And I know if they get their hands on nukes, then we're done for. If they get their hands on nukes, if we can talk about ifs, but let's talk about what's actually happening right now and around this country. Have those things been fixed yet? Huh? We're chasing all of the illegals up out of here. Okay, getting that done. Are people more plentiful, making more money? The economy booming again? What about in certain areas where the crime rates were very high? Are those down yet? How are we moving the needle in that regard? What about human relations? Are we getting along more? Are people being more patriotic? People loving their country and what it looks like so far? We haven't even completed the first 6 months of President Trump's term, and so much has happened. I get it. He's the president of our country, but he's also he has to be active in international relations as well. And we have to show ourselves mighty, as we always have done. But at the end of the day, if you didn't vote for this, then why are you still with it? Y'all like, man, well, I'm just gonna trust Trump. I'm just gonna trust him. Don't speak it up. Don't speak ill about him, because you know what'll happen if you speak up. That makes us worse than the damn Democrats. I thought we were all supposed to be free thinkers, walking shoulder to shoulder with each other, man. Make America great again. I'm not saying I don't care about Israel, because, well, I really don't, to be honest with you. I'm not Israeli. Never been to Israel a day in my life. I don't care too much about Israel. I care about people. Yeah, I care about people. I believe that God is mighty. I believe that God don't make any mistakes. I believe that God will protect us as long as we put everything in his hands. But at the end of the day, it don't seem like we are. It seems like we're trying to take everything into our own power, use our own power to make decisions for everyone. And that's not very godly at all. It seems like we're trying to be we're trying to show ourselves mighty. For what reasons? I get that Trump is smart and he's a great business person, and that he's a strong leader. I get all of that. He ain't got to prove it. He ain't got to prove it. He just needs to run this nation properly and represent our country properly around the world. We are trusting in God. We are trusting in God first, then trusting Trump. He was put in as president. God chose him, just as he chose bad leaders when needed for I don't know what the heck you talking about. I don't even agree with that statement. I have no faith in man, just God. You know that's a lie. You know that's a lie. You voted for Trump and you want him to do some great things and you expect him to do great things and you have great faith in Trump. I'm sure you have faith in that. Why do we say these cliche things, man? It's a bunch of BS. We're grown. Let's speak for real. Can we speak for real for a moment, man? God dang it. All this stuff is it's just trash to me, man. There's a lot going on, and I'm really concerned about it. I hope you have faith in God. I hope all of you have faith in God. I mean, this is nuts, man. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. I got so many issues with it, man. I did see that that before we even decided to bomb Iran, Van Jones had something to say about this, and this actually surprised me. He shut down the CNN panel. Nobody would say anything. They were just looking. It looked like he surprised what's his name? Scott Jennings as well when he made this statement. I don't know if y'all seen it, but if you haven't, here's a good time to see it.
He's buying himself some time in some room. I was also in the Holy Land very recently. I think progressives underestimate how dangerous Iran is. Iran is not a normal country. Normal countries don't blind women because they showed some hair. They don't empower little gangs and proxies to surround a country and fire rockets and rape people. So Iran, the two things are clear. The what, they cannot have a bomb, and the why, because they say death to America, death to Israel, and death to all the Jews. One of those should offend you if you're progressives. At least one should offend you. And so the question, though, is the who and the how. Is Israel going to take out this nuclear capacity by dropping people there who blow it up? Or is America going to take it out by dropping a bomb that blows it up? But the what and the why are clear, and I think progressives should get on board with that. We cannot have a nuclear-armed Iran. I was in the region. You were in the region. This is a very dangerous power that cannot get a nuclear weapon.
We've been having this conversation for decades. Decades. And we already know that North Korea want them to have whatever they need to have in order to cause as much mischief as possible, especially to our country. I have a question for you. Does Iran have the reach to hit the United States? What about North Korea? What about China? Who else will we beef for? Who else don't like us right now? See, what happens is, and this is something that we fail to realize, what happens is all we have to do is show our hand. When we show our hand and we actually make a move, then other nations start to join forces like the evil Transformers. Now, should that matter to us? Yes, it should. Are we so mighty that we shouldn't concern ourselves with other people who don't come off as friendly to us? Nah, man, we should always be on our P's and Q's at the end of the day. But I get it. We don't want Iran to have nuclear weapons, especially when they say death to America and they hate everybody. They even hate their own people. They're like Iraq and Afghanistan all over again, man. We run into these regimes all the time. All the time. It's not, as somebody said, it's interesting coming from Van Jones. It really isn't. Want me to tell you why? Because Barack Obama was saying this when he was the president. In 2008, 2012, Barack was saying the same exact thing. This what he was saying. Because he was being fed the same information. And he was speaking the same exact way that Van Jones is, the same exact way that Trump is right now, which surprises me. Because I'm like, in Obama's second term, that's when I changed my voting status from Democrat to Republican. I still voted Democrat after that, but I was paying attention. My eyes was open. I was watching and complaining, just watching and complaining. But I still voted like Democrats do. We still vote Democrat. We might change something and act like we're going to do something different. Act like we're going to write somebody else's name and protest by not voting or something like that. But we still going to vote Democrat or nothing at all. But Barack Obama was saying the exact same thing that Van Jones just now said on CNN. The same thing. Even when it came to immigration, he was saying the same thing that Trump says. Hillary Clinton was saying the same thing that Trump is saying. Or maybe Trump is saying what they're saying because they were saying it first or saying it louder or because they was already in the limelight as far as politicians are concerned. He was in the limelight as far as a businessman is concerned and a celebrity. All right. But none of what they're saying right now is foreign. None of what they're saying right now is different, unique. None of it. So when I hear Trump say it and he sounded like these same guys, I have a question about it. That doesn't concern any of you at all? That's a real question. That don't concern you all at not a bit? I'm not saying lose faith in Trump. Nah, I'm not saying that at all. That's our president. And if he makes a decision, we all got to stand by it. That's the thing that I don't know if any, like a lot of people don't really consider that. The decisions that they make, we all have to stand by it, whether we want to or not. Deborah, I agree with Deborah 1000%. But who says that they have nukes? Why is that always the daggone go-to? Have y'all seen some information I haven't? Can y'all send me that information to show that they have some nukes or something? They have nukes. If they fire a nuke, exactly what's going to happen? We send bombs to bomb their nuclear facilities. What if they already had nuclear weapons created already and we went over there and bombed them? Wouldn't that ignite the nuclear weapon and then do whatever it was going to do anyway? That would pretty much destroy all of Iran, their citizens as well. So I know this sounds silly with me saying it, but if I was just to go and throw a grenade into a fireworks truck or a van that contains a whole bunch of fireworks or a facility that has everything necessary to create these fireworks and bombs, I would expect for there to be a huge explosion, like something bigger than the norm. This is a nuclear weapon. So if I go over there and I'm bombing nuclear facilities where they create nukes and I'm all willy-nilly about it, we're going to send a couple of missiles over there, bomb them, and get up out of there. Dalton, explain to me how it works. You laughing. He said it works on splitting the atoms and then laughed his ass off like I should know that it works on splitting the atoms. How the hell am I supposed to know that? How in the hell am I supposed to know that? It's a bomb. Feel free, man. Now listen, I'm here for it. Go ahead and break it down to me. I want one of y'all to pull up. How about that? One of y'all pull up and tell me how these bombs work. I know I'm silly thinking, man. And y'all keep saying research, and y'all doing all this damn research, and nobody found out yet that they have nukes. All of it is speculation. So for all of my geniuses out there telling me to do my research, please tell me if anyone did their research and have some evidence of a nuclear weapon. Because we got the smartest people in the world trying to find out if they had nukes, and they've been saying the same sugar honey iced tea for 3 decades now, and all of the research in the world has not produced any information. Just speculation over and over and over again, over and over and over again. Please. Why would they tell us the details exactly? So we go off of speculation. That makes great. That's excellent. That's excellent. Y'all are something else. So who should I believe? Because I'm assuming that y'all are all believing the same person. Is the same person y'all believe in just President Trump, or somebody that come to him with the information? Y'all are something else. Y'all are something else. Y'all are insane. At any rate, that's my 2 pennies for the day, man. Good morning, Marla. Ain't nobody got no daggone nukes. But we're all buying the same stuff, so we can go ahead and get ourselves in some trouble. At the end of the day, though, I think we should continue to put America first. If that's what he was running off of, let's put America first. If other people got beef or issues, then let them fix their beef or issues. If they find out some real information, then we can go off of that. Speculation has been kicking us in our ass for a long time, and it sucks that we got some of the most intelligent people, and I'm talking about some of y'all too, because y'all are the ones that teach myself and a lot of people who are just now getting into this right here. And I'm gonna let you know this too. Whenever I try to do research, it's about who you get the information from. And everyone get their information from different places. And just like there are geniuses that claim that Iran has the potential to get nuclear weapons, there's a bunch of geniuses on the other side too that say that they do not. And I don't know if they're pushing propaganda in order to they want to see Iran get their hands on nuclears so that they can do some damage. Maybe they really hate our country. I do not. I actually want the truth. I just don't want us posturing ourselves looking like we're weak and at the same time being taken advantage of by other nations. And you guys want to say we're doing it because it's biblical. That don't make sense to me. I'm not rolling. See, all this speculation. Why be 300 feet underground if it's innocent? I don't know. You asked me that. I mean, you answer that. Why be 300 feet underground if it's innocent? Do y'all think we're innocent at all? I just want to put our country first. Y'all are meddling in other people's business and believe you got all the right information. And I'm wondering, where do you get your information? Give me your source. Is it ground news? Is it the federal government putting this information out? Do we put it out there on to all of our civilians some type of way? And is the information that they're giving us correct? Like, how do you guys know this? How do you guys know that this information is correct? I got it because Trump said it. All right. Y'all are something else. Y'all are something. All right. So y'all still ain't giving me no answers. Y'all not giving me not one answer. Yes, you are. You give me something to go look at, and I plan on it. All right. So that's what I have for y'all today. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day, man. I'm just concerned about it. I'm a bit frustrated. I don't like the moves that we're making, but if you guys like it, hey, cool. Just make sure you're praying about it. Make sure you're praying about it, because a lot of the times y'all just I don't know. Have you prayed about it? Make sure you're praying about it, and that the Lord has confirmed that this is the right thing that we're supposed to be doing. Because I'm not just doing it just because Netanyahu and Israel said they needed us. Nah, I'm not rolling with that. But guys, all of the YouTube content creators that we're working with, I look forward to seeing you guys today at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we can discuss your channels. Anybody else that's looking to create some content of your own, maybe you want to start a podcast discussing politics because y'all know so daggone much. Y'all know way more than all the other content creators out here. Maybe you should create your own content. I believe that would be great. Honestly, I do. You should do it with your families too. Have them family discussions so people can see the nuclear family who love on one another, who discuss politics, who may even have different ideological views. I would love to see how y'all handle that on screen. I think that would be dope. And if you want to learn how to do any of that, reach out to me with the word coach, or check out my YouTube course that's in the description's very first link. And if you need help as far as production, full out production, hit me up with the word VIP if you like that type of thing. All right. But until then, love y'all, man. I know I start sugar honey iced tea all the time. I'm going to go look into this, but hopefully you're putting God first for real. Put God first for real. All right. All right. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age. I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.